Hey everybody, how are you? Anyways, hope you all had a exciting weekend. My weekend was okay. It wasn't really all that exciting, but I got through it, and I guess I'm ready for another boring week. All right, I need to change that. Not every week is boring, but the weekend's full of more excitement than the week. That's just how it is. Even though, but what sucks is, don't you kind of wish weekends could be a little bit longer, like at least 3 or 4 days long? But that's just not how it is, and I don't know. That's how it's been for years, centuries. I don't know. I don't know when the whole weekend shit really started, or who. Now that I really think about it, who the hell chose? Like, who's the first person to choose that the weekend should be 3 days long? Or Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday's almost Friday's kind of a tricky day because it's kind of like the start of the weekend, but it's not. I don't know. Do you consider Friday a real weekend day? I don't know. To me, Friday's just kind of like the transitional day. Like the day when the weekend. Uh, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyways, so yeah, this is my Sunday night weekend video. Uh, for this video, I really had no ideas, but I chose to talk a little bit about. It's kind of boring, I know. For some people, it might be a little boring. I'm just warning you, it might be a little boring. But I decided to talk about some of the books that I like to read because I think I did make one or two videos where I talked about how I do read Sylvia Browne books, but Sylvia Browne books are not the only books that I read. Um, I have I have a lot of books. I'm one of those people that I buy books or I get them from book sales or whatever, and I mean I have finished a couple of them, but I'm one of those people who's kind of known for, like, I start to read a book and then I go out and buy more books, even before I'm finished reading the ones that I already have. So I'm like kind of behind on my reading or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I got four of them. I got a lot of books. I mean, I got probably about altogether like 50, 60 something books that I have not finished yet. I mean, I started them, but I'm just not done yet. So I got a lot of reading to do. I really do. I need to stop. I need to kind of, just stop making YouTube videos and I don't know, read for a couple of months and then get back to you. But I don't think I could stay away that long. Anyways, so yeah, I got like 50, 60 something books, but I only picked out four of the main ones that I like to read or look through it, just look through them whenever I'm bored and I have nothing else to do. Anyways, I got this. The first one is a book called Drawing Down the Moon. I don't know if you can see it, Drawing Down the Moon. And it's a book, I guess, written by Margaret Adler or whatever. And this book is pretty interesting, but I think it's kind of like a pagan book. And I'm not pagan, but I am, I'm an open-minded person. So, I'll go out and buy books about paganism, Christianity, Hinduism, and all that stuff because I'm interested. I mean, I might not consider myself a follower of a specific religion because my mind's just too open for that, I guess. But I do have interests, in a lot of different, spiritual, religious perspectives or whatever. So yeah, this book, Drawing Down the Moon, and it's a pretty thick ass book, and I'm probably like only to like right here, and I still got like all this big ass chunk to like read. But yeah, it's a pretty thick book. and it's pretty interesting. I'll say that. The other book I got, this is just an art book, and I read it sometimes. Sometimes I just go through it and look at the different pictures that were drawn by different artists and stuff. And the title of this book is just the Art Institute of. Wait. Art Institute. Well, anyways, you can't see it because of the lighting, but it says Art Institute of Chicago. So yeah, it's just the Institute of Chicago book, and you can like just read it and read about the different artists who have artwork, and you see it shows pictures of their artwork, and you can like read the history and their biographies and all that stuff. Very interesting. A lot of the artists that I'm interested in that did work back like way back in the day. A lot of them have some of their artwork in this book and their biographies and stuff like that. So it's a pretty interesting book. Yeah, and I have a lot of art books. So yeah, Art Institute of Chicago. Um, Now here's another book I have that happens to be kind of have a paganism theme, and this book is called The Practical Pagan, and another pretty interesting book that I have not finished, but hopefully I will. And it's very interesting, and it actually has there's a lot of words, but I mean, I don't mind words, but I also enjoy some pictures too. So right now I can't find one of the cool ass pictures. But yeah, it also has some pretty cool ass pictures and stuff too in there. But again, a lot of reading too. Not really a lot of pictures, and like I said, I don't mind reading, but sometimes the pictures do make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, Practical Pagan. Um, Wait, how many books did I show you already? I said I was gonna do four, but all right, I don't know. I think I have a little bit more than four here. I didn't count specifically how many I really wanted to show you. But I only got like about 2 more minutes or something like that, so gotta hurry up. Um, Enoch, I don't even know how to like pronounce the first word. Enochian Tarot. So this is like the first and ever book I ever got about tarot. Like tarot cards and stuff, like how to do it and all that stuff. And this book, I don't know. I have a thing about tarot cards. I don't really know. I can't really say I'm a person who's like really believes that it works or whatever, but I did get obviously I'm interested in enough because I went out and bought a damn book about it. But as far as if I take it seriously or not, I don't know. So yeah, I still don't know if I'm saying the first word right. Enochian Tarot. Um, Written by Gerald and Betty Shaw. I don't know how to say their last name. Okay. Book number. Wait a minute. Okay, I already showed you about like 5 books already. I think I'm about to show you the sixth book. And since I only got 1 more minute, gotta hurry up. This is probably gonna be the last one. Maybe I'll make another video talking about some of the books I like. This book is probably one of the deepest books that I have, and I haven't really read it that much because I'm kind of nervous about it. A channeling handbook. And this book is all about channeling. Like, I guess if you want, like, or if you're ever okay with us learning how to allow a spirit to, like, take over your body to communicate with the living. But yeah, I know. I can't really talk about it too much because I only got, like, shit, a couple more seconds here. But yeah, I got a lot of what you may consider strange reading material going on, but that's what I'm interested in. I'm an open-minded person who's just interested in a lot of stuff, and I don't really care if anybody is too closed-minded to understand it or not.